quiet, moonlit night, Emma, a curious young girl, peers through her telescope in the village square. A sudden, bright twinkle in the sky catches her eye. Unlike any star she's seen before, she feels a strange, compelling pull, as if the stars themselves are calling her. Emma's heart races with excitement and anticipation. Emma rushes inside her cozy home and grabs an old, worn map from a drawer. The map is ancient, with markings that seem to shift and change when you look at them for too long. She steps back outside, the map glowing softly in her hands. Emma feels a sense of destiny as she begins to walk toward the edge of the village, where the forest begins. Emma and Whiskers enter the forest of echoes, where every step they take is followed by soft whispers, as if the trees themselves are alive with secrets. The air is thick with an eerie, magical presence. Whiskers tenses up, his fur bristling, but Emma remains calm, feeling a sense of purpose. As they walk deeper into the forest, a shimmering, translucent owl appears on a branch ahead. Its eyes gleam with an otherworldly light. The owl speaks in a soft, melodic voice, offering Emma a riddle. I can be cracked. I can be made. I can be told. I can be played. What am I? Emma thinks for a moment, then her eyes widen in realization. Emma solves the riddle, and the owl nods approvingly. The air around them shimmers, and a large, glowing stone arch materializes in the clearing. Emma steps through the arch, and the world around her shifts. She finds herself on a floating island in the sky, surrounded by swirling stars and constellations. On the floating island, Emma sees the Starlight Crystal, glowing with every color of the rainbow. It stands at the center, casting rays of light across the sky. Emma's heart races with excitement and awe as she approaches the crystal, feeling a deep connection to its magic. A voice echoes from above, explaining that the crystal's power can only be used by those with a true heart. Emma is given a choice: to use the crystal's power for herself or to share it with others. She chooses to share its magic, understanding that true power lies in kindness and generosity. With the Starlight Crystal safely tucked in her bag, Emma returns to the village. The crystal's glow illuminates her path, and she feels a sense of fulfillment. Whiskers follows closely behind, his eyes reflecting the crystal's light. Emma uses the crystal to heal a wounded bird she finds near her home. The bird's injuries vanish and it flies away, grateful. Emma smiles, knowing she's made the right choice. Emma brings the crystal's light to the village, illuminating the streets and bringing joy to the villagers. The village square is filled with people marveling at the magical glow. Emma feels a deep sense of happiness, knowing she's brought light to her community. Emma discovers a hidden cave near the village, where the crystal's light reveals ancient runes on the walls. She realizes the cave holds secrets about the crystal's origin. With Whiskers by her side, she explores the cave, uncovering its mysteries. Inside the cave, Emma encounters a mystical guardian, a wise old fox with glowing eyes. The fox speaks in riddles, testing Emma's knowledge and understanding of the crystal's power. Emma answers wisely, earning the fox's respect. The guardian fox shares the history of the Starlight Crystal, explaining its creation by ancient starlight and its journey to Earth. Emma listens intently, absorbing the knowledge. She feels a deeper connection to the crystal and its magic. Emma organizes a Starlight Festival in the village to celebrate the crystal's magic. The festival is filled with music, dancing, and light. Villagers share stories and create beautiful art inspired by the crystal. Emma feels a sense of unity and joy. Emma discovers a hidden wishing well in the forest. She uses the crystal to make a wish for peace and prosperity for her village. The well glows softly, and Emma feels a sense of hope and fulfillment. Emma finds a secluded grove where the crystal's light creates a magical atmosphere. She spends hours there, meditating and connecting with the crystal's energy. The grove becomes a place of peace and reflection. Emma organizes a Starlight concert in the village, inviting musicians to play music inspired by the crystal's magic. The concert is a celebration of creativity and unity. Emma feels a deep sense of joy as the village comes together. Emma creates a Starlight library in the village, filled with books about the crystal's magic and the stars. She encourages everyone to learn and share knowledge. The library becomes a hub of learning and inspiration. Emma organizes a Starlight market, where villagers can trade goods and share stories. The market is filled with colorful stalls and magical items. Emma feels a sense of community and connection. Emma leads a Starlight parade through the village, with villagers dressed in costumes inspired by the stars and the crystal. The parade is a celebration of creativity and unity. Emma feels a deep sense of joy as the village comes together. Emma creates a Starlight garden in the village, where the crystal's light helps plants grow faster and stronger. The garden becomes a place of beauty and abundance. Emma feels a sense of fulfillment as she nurtures the garden. Emma starts a Starlight school in the village, teaching children about the crystal's magic and the stars. The school becomes a place of learning and inspiration. Emma feels a sense of purpose as she educates the next generation. Emma opens a Starlight healing center in the village, using the crystal's magic to heal the sick and injured. The center becomes a place of hope and recovery. Emma feels a deep sense of fulfillment as she helps others. Emma builds a Starlight observatory in the village, where villagers can study the stars and learn about the universe. The observatory becomes a place of wonder and discovery. Emma feels a sense of accomplishment as she shares her passion for the stars. Emma organizes a Starlight Festival of Lights, where villagers create lanterns and light displays inspired by the crystal's magic. The festival is a celebration of creativity and unity. Emma feels a deep sense of joy as the village comes together. Emma expands the Starlight Library, adding new books and resources. She invites scholars from far and wide to share their knowledge. The library becomes a hub of learning and inspiration. Emma feels a sense of fulfillment as she nurtures the community's thirst for knowledge. Emma expands the Starlight Market, inviting traders from distant lands to share their goods. The market becomes a bustling hub of trade and cultural exchange. Emma feels a sense of connection as she brings the world closer to her village. Emma expands the Starlight Parade, inviting performers from far and wide to join the celebration. The parade becomes a grand spectacle of creativity and unity. Emma feels a deep sense of joy as the village comes together in celebration. Emma expands the Starlight Garden, creating a larger, more diverse space. She invites gardeners from different regions to share their expertise. The garden becomes a place of beauty and abundance. Emma feels a sense of fulfillment as she nurtures the community's love for nature. Emma expands the Starlight School, adding new classes and resources. She invites teachers from far and wide to share their knowledge. The school becomes a hub of learning and inspiration. Emma feels a sense of purpose as she educates the next generation. Emma expands the Starlight Healing Center, adding new treatments and therapies. She invites healers from different traditions to share their expertise. The center becomes a place of hope and recovery. Emma feels a deep sense of fulfillment as she helps others. Emma expands the Starlight Observatory, adding new telescopes and equipment. She invites astronomers from far and wide to share their discoveries. The observatory becomes a place of wonder and discovery. Emma feels a sense of accomplishment as she shares her passion for the stars. Emma expands the Starlight Festival of Lights, inviting artists from different cultures to create lanterns and light displays. The festival becomes a grand celebration of creativity and unity. Emma feels a deep sense of joy as the village comes together in celebration. Emma hosts a grand opening for the expanded Starlight Library, inviting scholars and visitors from far and wide. The library is filled with new books and resources. Emma feels a sense of fulfillment as she nurtures the community's thirst for knowledge. Emma hosts a grand opening for the expanded Starlight Market, inviting traders and visitors from far and wide. The market is bustling with goods and cultural exchange. Emma feels a sense of connection as she brings the world closer to her village. Emma hosts a grand opening for the expanded Starlight Parade, inviting performers and visitors from far and wide. The parade is a grand spectacle of creativity and unity. Emma feels a deep sense of joy as the village comes together in celebration. Emma hosts a grand opening for the expanded Starlight Garden, inviting gardeners and visitors from far and wide. The garden is a place of beauty and abundance. Emma feels a sense of fulfillment as she nurtures the community's love for nature. Emma hosts a grand opening for the expanded Starlight School, inviting teachers and students from far and wide. The school is a hub of learning and inspiration. Emma feels a sense of purpose as she educates the next generation. Emma hosts a grand opening for the expanded Starlight Healing Center, inviting healers and patients from far and wide. The center is a place of hope and recovery. Emma feels a deep sense of fulfillment as she helps others. Emma hosts a grand opening for the expanded Starlight Observatory, inviting astronomers and visitors from far and wide. The observatory is a place of wonder and discovery. Emma feels a sense of accomplishment as she shares her passion for the stars.